Alright everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to create an Mdadm RAID 5 file system using a couple of tools with the graphical user interface of Webmin, and I have to do a bit of command line and I'll be doing that through SSH. I already have Webmin installed and there's a link to the install notes in the description below. Now I'm installing Mdadm. So that's sudo apt-get no install recommends install Mdadm. Right, the reason I'm doing no install recommend is because I'm avoiding installing a mail client. I just don't really need it on the server, so let's leave it off. Mdadm works fine without it. Now go across into Webmin, and I find it hasn't picked up the RAID yet because I've only just installed it. So let me just refresh the modules. I'll go into Webmin configuration and refresh modules. Right, and then we go across to hardware again. Let's see if it's picked up. Yes, Linux RAID. Right, create RAID 5. Layout. Default. Chunk size 2048 KB. And select the devices off the list. So I'll hold down Control and click the drives there. So B, C, D and E. Not using these spares. Use the spare drives out of itself. Force initialization of RAID, yes. Skip initialization of devices, no. That's what I'm going for this time. So create. Right, clean resyncing. Let's have a look. This can take absolutely hours to rebuild it. Hours into days. So let's see how this is doing. So I can go over to not system, others, command shell, and I can execute a couple of commands to see how things are doing. So I've got mdadm /D /dev/md0, md0 being device name of the RAID. So I execute that previous command, and everything is in active sync this time. Excellent. And let's see what this is doing here. So with cat proc md stat, or gives you some other information. So finish 717 minutes at a speed of 67 megasecond. 717 minutes in hours is about just under 12 hours. So the RAID is actually usable at this point. It's up to you whether you want to really use it now or let your computer get on with building the RAID up. Well, the next stages would be to format the file system. You can do it through Webmin, but there's some more calculations needed on the RAID file size. Let me just go and find the link. This. So let's open this up, and I can use like RAID level 5, number of physical disks 4, chunk size I've just gone for 2048. File system size is 4 KB. Calculate. So that's recommending that command to format the drives. Right, I'm about to format the RAID. Before I do that, I'm just going to create a directory to mount the RAID onto. So sudo mkdir. So I'm creating it under the mnt folder and I'm calling it rdisk. Right, now to format it using the website and the formula that it came up with earlier. Right, this will take a few moments, so just leave it to get on with the job. Right, job done. Now to mount the drive. Sudo mount /dev/md0 /mnt/rdisk. If you need to do anything like taking ownership now of the folders to be able to write in it as a different user than root, what you can do is sudo chown -h capital R, you and the group that you belong to, could be your username, and then the folder. Now to get the RAID permanently mounted at boot up by editing fstab. So type in sudo blkid, so block ID, to get the unique identifier of all the drives on your system. And you're looking for this number here, UUID equals. Take a copy of that. Then sudo nano etc fstab. Put in a comment here just to say raid, then type in UUID equals paste that long number that you got earlier, space, type in the location where you're mounting the drive, tab, the file system, extension 4 in this case, type in defaults, tab 0, tab 0. Control X, Y, yes, we're saving it. I've already got the drive mounted now, but if you did want to mount all the drives you've got listed in fstab, type in sudo mount-a. So that was how to create an Mdadm RAID using Webmin and a bit of SSH. Thanks for watching, I'll see you all later.